Hi, Mr. Hey Now, Mr. Hey Now.
What's shaking?
What's shaking, partner? This Large Mind Media for the people who first time watching, the first time tuning in. This Large Mind Media, I'm Artifacts. This Mr. Hey Now.
I am.
We finna get to it, man. So I just got a bunch of questions about you, cause St. Louis, to me, St. Louis sleep on you. So I'm gonna try my best to play my part in waking St. Louis up to who Mr. Hey Now is. Okay. And your whole just out of some questions, we gonna sum it up with some questions. You know what I mean? So yeah, so let's get down to it. First, for everybody who watching, how did you get your name, Mr. Hey Now? What does that mean? How did you get that?
The truth is, it came from hustling, right? Like, I used to be playing in the streets all my life, and being there, I've been to prison a couple times. I'm over 6 feet tall. I got a whole bunch of tattoos, though I have on a sweatshirt. That's why I wear sweatsuits all the time. My demeanor comes off rough, so I thought what could be the best thing to make me come off as not being aggressive. So I went with Hey Now. Hey Now, I'm saying I got from one of my uncles, man. It's old school. That's why I don't claim it like I made it up, because I did. I got it from an old head who probably got it from another old head. So I always use that saying when I hustle. Anybody who know me from playing in the streets, they know that's my saying. It don't belong to nobody else. Anybody else that use it, they got it from me, or they know some old heads that talk like that. But I put Mr. in front of it because I'm Mr. Hey Now. So when people see me, they used to always call me Hey Now.
Yeah.
So put Mr. in front of it. On the back end, my music name used to be Day, like just D-A-Y. But I found out.
I think that's hard. I think Day is just the light. I think it's hard.
Let me tell you why I can't use that. I can't use it because somebody owned the rights to it. And I put music out under the name Day, and them people, lawyer, reached out to me and let me know that I could get them 30% of my earnings using my name, or I could change it to something else because they own the rights to it. So that's where Hey Now came from. Put the Mr. on it and put a little respect on my name, man.
I ain't taking nothing from Hey Now because apparently it's working. You know what I'm saying? I like that too. You know what I'm saying? It's catchy, it ring. You get what I'm saying? Day is kind of, it's okay, Day, but you gotta. People don't know why I like the name.
It's something different with the Day thing. The Day thing is a whole different movement, right? I use the name Day because depending on what day, this is gonna sound extremely arrogant, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. The name Day comes from, depending on what day it is, I go by a completely different name, and you can Google all of them if you think I'm playing. So on the weekdays, I might go by Day, but on the weekends, I do music. I'm Mr. Hey Now. You can Google me, right? Monday, I own a t-shirt shop, right? Fresh Out ENT, you can Google it, right? On Tuesday, I'm an author. My name Damon Smith. You can Google it. I got 4 books out. I'm working on my 5th. That's why I go by Day, because depending on what day it is, I might go by something completely different. The Hey Now is just for my music, so I can separate it. Come with having multiple personalities, but that's a whole nother discussion for another day.
All right, so we're going to move on. Where you from? In the St. Louis. Apparently you from St. Louis, but where you from?
I'm not. I was born in Kansas City. My old dude got killed when I was a baby. They played in the streets real heavy back in the day, nothing I'm going to discuss. But my mama came back to St. Louis, and I grew up in St. Louis. I grew up all over the city. If you want to pick a place I'm from everywhere. I'm from Jennings, I'm from Baton, I'm from the north side, I'm from the west side. But if I had to pick a neighborhood where I started to become a criminal, man, I'm from the 50, right? Like, I grew up on Ruskin, in between Lillian and Thecla, Geraldine, Union, Durant, Queens. I grew up over there running them streets all my life. But I've been a hustler all my life, so I'm subject to be anywhere. For real, most people don't even know I originate from where I originate from because they met me somewhere completely different
than where you're at.
Where
you actually
I was a kid. I went to the penitentiary. I was gone for 14 years. When I came back home, there was no neighborhood. Right. So I didn't go to the neighborhood. I got my name up all over the city.
All right, so let's move on. All right, so man, so classify your profession. Make it clear to us, like your music, art, TikTok, rap. What you do? What classify yourself in today's like market? What are you?
I can't classify myself. I'm sorry. I can't. right? I do so much. I said multiple personalities. We'll talk about that later. So let's talk about it right now and get it right out the way. I have multiple personalities. Each one of them has a talent, and nobody be wanting to do too much for too long. So I do music because one of my personalities is musically inclined. I write books because one of my personalities is the literary type, right? I have a very cute little fur baby because one of my personalities is an animal lover. Then I have a couple other personalities we ain't gonna talk about. Like, we're gonna leave them alone. But that's why it just depends on what day it is, what my mission is, what I got going on. You could say I own a t-shirt shop because I do, and I make customs. I'm the t-shirt dude. I'll put your face on the shirt. All right, literally, but no, you know what I'm saying? No pun intended. Literally, I'll literally put your face on the shirt. And then, you know,
yeah. So look, you just mentioned we gonna redirect this. You just mentioned your fur baby, and so what's the name? EJ, right?
Her name is Etta Jean. Her name is
EJ, right?
Her name is Etta Jean. She named after my mother.
Right, and that's your dog for
that is my 2 million follower, very small fur baby. I'm not gonna call her a Chihuahua because I don't really know if she 100% Chihuahua, and I don't care. I don't know what she is. I just know she be with me, and I love her to death. She would be with me right now, but the missus said I'm taking her with me. And
right. How long have you had her? How long have you had her?
I had her since she was 5 weeks.
5 weeks. How old is she now?
She finna turn a year. Her birthday 2/22.
Dope. Is it like any certain foods or specialties like that you gotta give her, like?
Nah, not that I know of.
It's easy.
She be with me, so she do what she do. She eat her vegetables, she eat her fruits, right? She do most of the things that I do because she be around me, and if she see me eat it, she'll eat it. So I gotta eat healthy to make sure she eat healthy.
So you just mentioned 2 million followers on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
That's unheard of. Like, coming from where you come from. 2 million followers, you and EJ.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
Talk about that a little bit.
I can't tell you. Right? People are interested in what me and EJ be having going on, and I appreciate them for that. I can't tell you where the followers came from. I can't tell you.
I'm saying initially on your TikTok, was it about EJ?
No. Initially, man, it's a long story. Long story short, I had another fur baby before that. I had an ex. And you know, in the breakup, you know, baby, you know, they be wanting to keep everything. So she kept everything. I left. I didn't want to be there no more. Then I moved to Atlanta, and while I was there, Miss Etta Jean came into my life. That's another story. I don't know when he gonna post this video for y'all, but I'm gonna tell the story of how EJ even came into my life. On 2/22, on her birthday, the video gonna post. So y'all gonna have to tune in again to even hear that story.
So what's next for you and EJ?
I don't know. Me and EJ just going through life.
So you like winging it, no plans on where you and EJ gonna go? Like,
I woke up free this morning. It's like the best I could give you. Like, I woke up free this morning, and I know that that's gonna go over a whole bunch of people's heads when they see this and be like, well, what he mean by that? Well, let me tell you, I spent 17 years in the Department of Corrections. So just waking up free in the morning is enough for me. I don't need nothing else. That's good enough. I woke up free. Everything else gonna take care of itself. I don't care how good or bad the day go. Like, I have the opportunity to do whatever it is that I want to do when I want to do it, and ain't no bars or no fences or no razor wire or no guards or nobody telling me that I can't do it. I don't really need a plan. That's the best plan ever. Just get through the day because we in St. Louis and tomorrow ain't promised.
Alright, so I mean, just going backwards in the last few questions, you mentioned other stuff that you was doing, like books, being an author, you know, TikTok, music, designing, printing, whatever. You know, anything we don't know about? Anything, you know, that any other future endeavors?
7 streams of income. That's the best thing I can tell you.
How many you got now?
4, 5.
You got 5 streams?
Got 5 streams of income. I got social media, TikTok. I have Amazon books. I have my apparel company. I have a merchandising company that is third party with EJ, and then I have a separate part of social media where, you know, the Instagrams and Facebooks and all of that. So put that with the music,
yeah,
and then that gets you fired.
That's leading to that exactly ties into my next question. You know, I was gonna ask you, since your growth on TikTok, you know, apparently having success with the way the world works today, have any other opportunities came to you just because of your growth on TikTok?
Yeah, I get all type of opportunities.
Took advantage of, yeah.
But I don't really take advantage of them like I'm supposed to.
Why wouldn't you?
Because I'm me, and I ain't gonna do. It's certain stuff I just don't do for the money, or
right.
to deal with. I'm like, it's just not that I don't need it or nothing like that, but I'm one of them. I gotta wake up and look myself in the mirror type of people.
So with that being,
I don't want your money. I don't want your money to make myself look like a clown for you.
So tell me, what's one thing that you declined as far as an offer, a business proposition that you wasn't willing to do for money, you know, involving TikTok and your success? Like, what's something you just was like, nah, I'm good?
I turned down a whole bunch of offers. I can't give you one in particular, like one company name, because I'm not gonna shout them people out. But let's just say it's a few water companies in the world that they want to make a.
That's big, man. Water is huge, though.
Yeah, they want to make a profit off of me enjoying my life. And
so you didn't see a profit?
I didn't see a reason why I would let them use my likeness to sell anything, and I don't get a percentage of it.
Right. It's not. That's not.
I didn't want the one time. I didn't want that little. I didn't want.
They thought you was one of them. Just was gonna bite and be like, oh, give them his little pennies. They thought you was a sucker, basically. Because I'm saying a lot of people knew in their growth on TikTok and in social media, they just jump on them first offers. You know what I'm saying? Just out of hunger and thirst. You know what I'm saying? And obviously you had some dignity.
Like,
right.
That's the difference with it. That's the difference with the TikTok. Okay, let me break it down for you. Okay, I got my little fur baby is popular on one of the most popular apps ever, TikTok. So with that being said, though, she's not popular for doing anything. I don't have any antics. She don't talk or none of that. She is popular because I showcase her. I showcase the lifestyle that she lived with me.
The love, right?
Right. Like I don't. What is the word I'm looking for? It's on the tip of my tongue, and it's gonna make all the sense in the world when I think of it. Okay, so I don't stage my material, right? I don't choreograph my videos or nothing like that. I don't set up props or none of that. Every video that I post is in my real, regular, everyday life. I'm just conscious enough to take time out of my day to post it. That's the difference. Like everybody got viral moments. It's just they don't be conscious enough to stop what they doing and take a video right quick. Somebody might want to see this. So I don't be really looking, because I didn't get into doing this for no money. I'm not doing it for the money. I do it for the memories and just showing my mother's life where, you know.
So this is all in dedication and honor your mother.
This about my mama. I told my mother before she died that I do everything in my power to keep her name alive.
Right.
And the world just been playing itself out for me to do just that ever since. Like every trial or tribulation.
It was said and documented that you threw your mother's funeral before she actually physically passed away. Is that true?
Yeah, 2017.
It's on your YouTube channel.
While she was alive.
That's on your YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Anybody can go see your mother.
Anybody can go watch my mama's funeral. Man. Like I invited her whole family. They didn't all come.
You know, it's like nobody in the world has done that, not that I've heard of. Like that's like a first.
I don't.
You don't care about that? Like
it was for a different reason. So my mother had specific instructions about what she wanted done with her remains after she passed. Right. So to do said thing would make it where she wouldn't really have a funeral. So she was gonna get one. And on the back end, with just this being what it is, I can't even tell you a lie. If you ever been to a repast, the chicken wings are to die for. No pun intended, right? The chicken wings are to die for at every repast I have ever attended. And I want to make sure that my mama got some of them chicken wings, and she did.
Right. That's sad because a lot of people don't get those chicken wings.
Right. My mama got to taste her repast chicken wings. She was gonna get them. Right. You know how we is about chicken.
Right. They'd go home after the film like that was some good chicken.
That chicken was the chicken.
Sad.
Was, where did that chicken from?
Who catered that funeral?
Yeah.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying. Get them to do my service.
Right.
Yeah. So
any future traveling?
I'm trying to set it up.
Trying to set it
if
up.
the world go the way I want it to go, yeah. I'm gonna see the whole world. I'm going everywhere but Africa.
You and EJ?
Yeah, and the family.
Why not Africa?
Man, I was in the 4th grade. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you a little story, man. I was in the 4th grade. I was in the Pattonville District desegregation program, and a little white dude told me to go back to Africa. Before I beat him up, I told him that I would do my best to try to put my feet in every other place but there. I ain't gonna go there, right? Never. I ain't gonna never go there because you want to see me there so bad. So I'm gonna try to go everywhere else. I've been to Canada. I've been to Mexico. I went to jail. I ain't been out the country since, but I'm working on it. I'm gonna make it make sense. Cause Paris on my list of places I want to go run around. Like I ain't got no sense.
Well, I guess that's a fair enough explanation to me. I didn't take nothing to see no wrong with it. Everybody got their own reasons. That's great. That's good. All right. So, how many states you and EJ been to together so far?
15. I think she done seen 15 states in a year.
15.
Yeah, 14 or 15 at least. Like I can't pull you. Well, let me grab my phone. I could give you an absolute number. To be completely honest with you, I could give you an absolute number.
You know, some people never leave like the neighborhoods and cities.
I can't.
You and your dog seen 15 states, and some people never leave that neighborhood.
Yeah, I made sure she took a potty in at least 15 states, at least 14. So we have been to, you count them, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Delaware, Pennsylvania, New York, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois, Missouri. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Missouri, that's it. So we've been to 14 states, and then we going west. We going west next. We done knocked the East Coast completely off.
Right.
We shooting out to the West Coast. But yeah, she been to 14 states. She was with me.
Right. Nice. All right. So you got 2 million followers on TikTok. I know that people like recognize you in traffic. Like, do they? People recognize you in gas stations? Well, where most of your love come from? Like, most of your do they do that like algorithms? Do they pinpoint like what city or state show you the most love?
Nah,
you wouldn't know that.
I don't look into it. Like I probably could go find out if that's what I was on, but I don't never really look into it. I don't be on the app like that. I just be posting my real regular everyday life and just kind of living my real regular everyday life. I don't want to get lost in social media.
Right.
But on the back end though, I'll give you a colorful little story. So me and EJ in Connecticut, we're going to a waterfall because of my cousin doing 2 life sentences. He wanted me to send him some pictures of a waterfall. He had never seen one before. So me and EJ went to Connecticut to go blow one and let my cousin see it, send him a couple videos in the penitentiary of a real waterfall, not one man-made. I'm talking about one that's been there for hundreds of years. So while we there, we at the hotel. Mind you, we don't know anybody in Connecticut. We ain't never been to Connecticut or nothing like that. We in the parking lot of the hotel, and a black F-150 keep circling the parking lot while we out there. I don't know nobody in Connecticut, so I don't really pay it no mind. But then it spent the lot one more time, and it pulled straight up to me and EJ. And I'm looking inside of the vehicle, and it's all Caucasian people in the vehicle. So I'm looking, and they looking at me, and then the window let down, and it is a little girl in the back. If you go through my TikTok video, you will see it. It is a little girl in the back, and she said, "You Mr. Hey Now, and that's EJ."
Wow.
I said, wow. She said, I want to take a picture with you guys.
Wow.
And I said, I am in a different world than the one I grew up in. So that it be just like that.
Right.
Another example, man, I'm in the city streets of St. Louis, and you know how treacherous these streets are.
Right.
I'm driving down Kings Highway. I'm at Kings Highway and Natural Bridge. There's two people in the car next to me and EJ play fighting. EJ is in the window barking because she see two people getting into it and she don't like violence.
Wow.
I let the window down and I said, hey lady, and the lady looked over at me and I said, hey, can y'all stop fighting, man? Y'all are upsetting my fur baby. And the lady said, EJ. And then I knew that they know who I am in St. Louis. And I just kept it pushing.
That's dope. That's dope. Right here in your own city.
Right here in my own city.
And far away. Like, that's gotta be surreal. So what's something your fans ask you frequently?
They always ask me to say, EJ Come Water.
Right. And
the song coming 2/22.
The song EJ Come Water.
Come out 2/22 on her birthday.
That's the video that went diamond 7 times or something like that.
I'm talking about 55 million views, but we ain't counting.
Right. It gotta be something big behind that.
Yeah,
that's big. 55 million.
Just so I can stop saying it. The only reason I'm putting out a song for it is because I'm tired of saying it. We gonna sing it.
Right.
Out.
Not to mention the other videos that got millions of views.
I got a few. 20, 30. Like,
yeah.
It be what it be.
Alright, so you know, it's a lot of die-hard Mr. Hey Now and EJ fans. What's something you want to tell your biggest fans?
We love them. That's it. We ain't nothing. I'm going to tell them this. If I get to tell my fans anything, if any one of my fans or followers or whatever you might call yourself, if you ever see this, I want you to know, man, I'm appreciative to you because I ain't nobody without you. Like, I don't know if people say that all the time, but I tell them all the time, like, you not a fan, man. You like a friend to me. I ain't got that many. Come on in. Come into the family. You not a follower. You a friend to me. You like family. If you rock with me, I rock with you back. If you don't rock with me, I don't rock with you. But you have to know me to know that. Like, just is what it is. I tell them all the time that without them, I ain't nobody. And without them, EJ ain't nobody. And that would just kind of defeat the purpose of what we got going on.
Right. So, you know, it seemed like I'm fortunate enough to have this interview because you don't even do this a lot with people. You don't go, but would you be willing to do other interviews with other platforms in St. Louis?
I will, right? But I don't really be like, okay, let's backstory. Let's go back. Man, I used to be in St. Louis when I was trying to do music and this, that, and the third, man. And I used to try to jam with everybody, right? Anybody who do music in the city, they already know me. They already know of me. They don't know me for having a very small animal. They don't know me for having a popular animal. They know me for being a completely different person. I go by a lot of names. I wear a lot of hats. But I try to deal with any and everybody because I understood that having the connections meant something. And in St. Louis, you know, it don't really be like that. So you kind of get turned off on. I didn't get popular until I left the city. I didn't get popular in the city of St. Louis. Like, too much hate and division going on around here. And I don't knock it because when in Rome, you live like the Romans.
Facts. Facts.
That just kind of is what it is. I'm open to working with other platforms, but you just got to understand in the city of St. Louis, man, the ties run deep.
Right.
And you don't play with the other side. I don't play with the other side. Nothing personal. Right. I don't have a problem with them or none of that, but if you on the other side, you gonna stay over there.
You said that. You said in the song, you said, I'm from a place where you gotta pick a side.
You gonna pick a side. Right, I pick mine and I stay on it all the time.
Alright, for sure. So anything you wanna wrap up with? Any final words? Anything you wanna, you know what I'm saying, just tell my listeners, your fans, my platform, anything, anybody in the world that's watching that's gonna see this?
Yeah, I heard I got a little piece of game for you. Check this out. If you think that you are that you better than me, or you just as good as me, or you ain't as good as me, or however you work it out, man, my work ethic is everything. Work ethic is everything. You're not gonna be who you are if you don't go put the work in. If you want somebody to give you something, then that's what you're gonna get. Something somebody gave you. Right? If you want something that you're gonna work for, then it's yours. You work for it. I give you that game. If you want to be popular on social media, then you gotta post, right? It's like having a gun with infinite shots. You can shoot as many times as you want, So you telling me you're not gonna empty the clip? I am. That's how I got 2 million followers, because I keep shooting.
And you popping on the gram too, not just TikTok though. What you at on Instagram?
Like 67, 68,000.
Like that's like not an easy thing to do. So that's a big step too.
I don't really care, no man. Like,
I'm only mentioning this because there's a lot of artists right here in St. Louis, including myself and other people that I know, you know, who always been trying to get there, you know what I'm saying? And I watched you grind. It took a lot. It took a lot of posts, a lot of just every day you just stuck in your zone doing you, and it happened. I seen it. So yeah, I just want to piggyback off that and just say, man, you did your thing, bro. For real.
I appreciate it.
For real. All right, man, that's it. That's all I got, man. I appreciate the love, man.
Hold on, but before we go, I just want to say this to anybody that might dig this, right? Man, don't let nobody take you away from your dream. Don't let your friends and your family deter you from getting to it and doing what you want to do the way that you want to do it. Don't let them people hold you back, right? That's what the measure is. That's what I tell you. My mama used to tell me all the time that your friends will never be your fans because they've been watching you be great your whole life. And that's what the measure is. That's what I got for you right there. If you worried about what your friends and your family think about you, then give up right now, because they not gonna be the people to get you where you trying to go. Good day. Hey, now.